Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Halloween, and welcome back to the Lakeside Show with Susan. I'm so happy you joined me this evening, but I'm sure like millions of Canadians across the country, you will not be watching this channel, but you'll be out trick-or-treating, or even better, waiting for the Jays game to start. So tonight, if you'll indulge me a little bit, I'd like to tell you a little fireside story. Way back in the day, I used to be a writer for a small country newspaper. It was called the Lanark Era. It was a slice of life column about my family, life in the country, my kids growing up, that sort of thing. And I was lucky enough to have it turned into a book. And one of my favorite stories from the book is when my father took his oldest kid to her first ball game at what was then called the Sky Dome. Not called the Sky Dome anymore. Anyway, it is one of my favorite stories. I'd like to dedicate it to our own Toronto Blue Jays tonight and to my dad, who I miss very much. There we were, my dad's Honda Accord. My dad, my daughter, and me on our way to the Sky Dome to watch the Minnesota Twins play the Jays. It was boiling hot. We were like canned herring packed in water. After 40 minutes stuck on the Don Valley Parkway and another half hour finding a parking spot, we still had to walk 2 blocks. By the time we got to the dome, we were tired, sweaty, sticky, and starving. It was great. Let me just rewind a bit here. I have never in my life been interested in baseball, not by the slightest longest shot. But when I hit my early 30s, it was like I heard this little ping, and suddenly I really liked it. And I mean everything about it. I liked the precision, the intelligence, the strategies, and statistics. I would feel the thunk of a connecting ball right in the sternum. Maybe it was hormonal, but I was hooked. So from the opening pitch to the end of the World Series on baseball nights, that TV was mine. I don't need much, just a bowl of popcorn, some Junior Mints, and a case of Pepsi to keep me awake through the second inning stretch. That and no wise guys making peace signs in front of the screen when Paul Molitor's up at bat. But I'd never been to a real game. What's worse and embarrassing, this Toronto girl who had done almost every Toronto thing, been to the O'Keefe Centre, the Royal Alex, Maple Leaf Gardens, scrounged for bargains at Honest Ed's, fed seagulls French fries at Center Island, and wandered Yonge Street to Sam the Record Man after midnight, had never been to the Sky Dome. Well, my dad got me tickets for my birthday. I slid into Toronto faster than Robbie Alamar's stealing third. And then loaded with foot-long sausages, souvenirs, candy floss, and beer, laughing and jostling with the crowd to find the right entrance, I was there, stepping out onto the stands for my first look. Wow, was all I could think of. Wow. What a pretty sight. I wasn't prepared for the sheer size of it, or the colors that hit you like a grand slam right between the eyes. The brilliant lime green of the turf, the soft sienna brown dirt, the sky the kind of bright hard sapphire that makes your eyes water. And when the Jays took the field looking much bigger than I imagined, their home uniforms pure spotless points of light, wow. If any of them had fouled back a pitch right then, my open mouth could have caught it. I drank it all in like lemonade, made funny faces at the Jumbotron, did the wave, whacked my dad in the ribs when Joe Carter bulleted across to steal second then third, almost hacked myself hoarse after Ed Sprague's homer, sneaked down front in the ninth to watch Paul Molitor's calm, commanding swings from a spot so close I could see the hairs on the back of his neck. It was over too soon, with a neat 9-2 for the Jays. We waded through the seas of sweaty bodies, past the carping vendors to find the car. I had my Canadian flag, 2 giant flown Blue Jays, an official starter's cap, and a box of melted Smarties. The world's oldest kid, hot, sticky, exhausted, croaking, sick from too much junk food, falling asleep, contented, among the souvenirs in the back seat of her dad's car. It was one of the best days I've ever had. And it's a really special memory for me. Hope you enjoyed the little story this evening. Again, be safe this Halloween, and go Jays. Here's hoping for the very best for you. Good night, everybody.